We are here to give you a quick highlight of some of our lots in our upcoming weekly House and Garden sale featuring Militaria and medals this coming Monday. James, take us through a few of the lots here. So starting off, this beautiful painting at the back.
There was a big push for sort of views of Wales and Scotland at the sort of end of the 19th century, and there were some excellent artists working at that time. And people like these sort of great scenic sort of expanses.
Really stunning. And then totally changing tack. We've got a few arts and crafts pieces here, starting off with this beautiful, what would we call it?
It's a sort of slate carving, which carved by John Mackenzie, who was an amateur carver. Started off working in wood. He worked for the railway in the evenings and weekends. He tried out carving, started in wood, wasn't very happy with wood, and then discovered slate and then became renowned for slate. And it's all in this sort of Eric Gill sort of Ditchling school style of carving, which really kind of typifies the sort of 1950s particularly.
It's a beautiful decorative piece. And sticking with arts and crafts, we've got a gorgeous little brooch here.
Yep. George Jensen, Danish brooch. Again, very arts and crafts. Wonderful silver and garnet brooch.
And I think a really reasonable price as well. And then we've got two these beautiful little Dunlop paintings, again, sticking with that arts and crafts theme. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, there's a sort of commercial artist theme there. Ronald Dunlop was a well-known commercial artist who was designing posters for the post office. He didn't actually do any railway posters, but he was working in that sort of field. And he also did these very 1930s stylized paintings, that sort of end of the Impressionist era, very sort of free oils, and you can begin to see that sort of style of poster coming through in his artwork.
They're really very sweet and are really affordable prices for someone who's just looking to get some sort of unique pieces of art on their wall. Okay, skipping to Art Deco, we've got these beautiful alabaster lamps that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about these.
Alabaster's brilliant for light. Once you've got a light bulb in it, you get these wonderful sort of iridescences coming through all the faults in the alabaster. They loved it with the Art Deco and particularly the French, and then they introduced these sort of Chinese themes in some of the carving.
They're really gorgeous. There's a few cracks, but they're in pretty good condition, and yeah, I love them. And a bit of frivolous. We've put our Dalmatians here. Only two of them, not 101. What can you say about those, James?
They're by Beswick. Beswick usually is becoming slightly less fashionable than it once was, but big Beswick figures like this, bigger even than the sort of Beswick horses that people see fairly frequently, just makes them a really sort of centerpiece for that sort of thing, especially any animal collector.
They're really fun, very cute. Yeah. And finally, this gorgeous chest of drawers, which is really substantial and just very beautiful.
Light oak, so it'll fit in any house. It works in a trendy house. The sort of light wood. It's probably French and sort of early 19th century. And yeah, just a really useful piece. Nice deep drawers.
Great, thanks, James. This is all available to view online now and will be available to view in person in our North Street sale room on Friday, Saturday and Monday. Thank you very much.